Morning. How much you got on your VHS there?
£2.
£2. You got any tapes with it or anything like that, or just?
I haven't, no.
Thanks, mate. What about the little monitor there? £1. Yeah, I might buy all of it from you. How much on that one as well?
Yeah. £1.
£1. So what's that? £4 all in?
Yeah.
I'll give you a 5 there.
Do you want them as well?
That's alright, I'll leave them. I'll take this little lot though.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
No, that's alright, I'll bag it. Perfect. Thank you. Have a good morning. Cheers. How much is the game there?
25.
25. Do any other games or just that?
No, it's just Animal Crossing.
Okay, thank you. How much on this one? Is it yours still?
It's just £1.
£1. Yeah, I'll take that. Do you any other Wally toys or?
No, that's the only. That is the only Wally. We couldn't find Wally. We got either. We couldn't find.
That's alright. I'll grab that. There's £1 there.
Oh, lovely. Thank you
Cheers,
very
thanks.
much.
Sorry? It's for the lampshade. Yeah, you have to put it together.
How much you got on the hi-fi there? I got the other stuff from you earlier.
£2, mate, if you want.
£2?
Yeah.
Is it working alright or?
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll
I'll
grab
going
that.
with all these.
Grab that for 2.
There you go, mate. You got the speakers?
Yeah, all
got
good.
The remote?
Yeah, perfect. Cheers.
Yeah.
How much for the tray there?
£1. And £2. Yep.
It's not been done, is it?
No.
Okay, cool. What's the best you do for all of it?
I'll give you 2 sets.
There you go, £1 there.
Yeah, no worries. It's a butter dish.
Oh yeah, how much for that one?
£2.
That one there, how much? On that?
Same, 2.
2.
I'll just 2.
Would you go a £5 for the 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take
I
them.
will.
Perfect. Yep, £5.
Thank you, my love.
Cheers. How much for the PS2?
Like 40 quid.
40. That's it. Cheers. How much you got on that one there?
15 quid.
15.
Less than half what it cost originally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Where's that go?
How much for that one, mate?
£2.
£2.
I'll pay that one for
Go on, the boys!
Don't say it's another sealed one.
No, it's not sealed. It's open already.
Open it and use it.
I thought I'd get abuse on that, but I didn't.
Did you get abuse?
No, I thought you would abuse me on it. Nothing yet.
I was saying it live.
£2.
How much in your trays?
Pound each.
Pound each, yeah. There you go. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
In there, that swimwear you are.
Leisure stroll.
Yeah.
5
£5. Yeah, I'll take that. Assuming it all works.
Yes.
Oh, is it yours, is it?
Yes. I wouldn't sell it if it didn't work. I tried and tested it,
Yeah.
cleaned it before we come out this week.
Okay.
Because last week it got really dusty.
Is it £5, yeah?
Yeah,
I'll
please.
take that then.
Cross BCB 60. That was pedal board. Yeah.
That's right.
Guitar
My son-
pedal board.
My son's into this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Buy it and take it.
Sort of thing, if I saw it here, I'd probably buy it.
Yeah.
And take it home and live.
Yeah.
No worries.
How much on that one? Is it yours?
No,
Oh,
That's mine.
that's yours.
Yeah. I was just saying to mate, just then, I looked it up in there. Some people are selling them for like 35, 40 quid, which is insane. So I reckon a tenner. Works and everything. Just needs a ball bearing. Box is tatty, which is why I bought mine.
Yeah. I'll probably go £5, but I won't pay 10.
Okay, no worries.
Right. Cheers, mate.
If it's still here later.
Yeah, I'll come around. Sorry, mate. Would you go £3 on the cat, mate? Yeah, I'll grab that one.
Never been used.
Okay.
Should we put it for the cat?
Oh, perfect. What have I got? Oh, there you go, £3. Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
You go £4 on that one?
You go 4 on the...
You got 5 on it, yeah? Grab that. Cheers. There you go. There's some change. Perfect, thank you. I'll take that chance.
Really?
£4. It might not be worth much. That was in round there, wasn't it?
Came in there. Oh, okay.
He rejected it.
You didn't want it?
Pete's rejects.
Oh, it's all Mega Drive stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
N64 one.
Star Wars.
Turn up, he has some good stuff normally. He normally pulls in, yeah, but
Why do you want to buy more stuff?
I just can't help
That
it.
one.
That one normally a tenner.
What's that? Yes, we're in. Yeah, it's a bush one. I'm not really interested in that. This one's quite nice though.
That's a nice wood.
I think it's an Evoke.
We do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll get that off for 8.
Holes in there.
You got 8 on that? £2 off?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Right.
I am.
How much are your toys here? The Toy Story ones?
like,
£1 each. Do you have the hat for Woody at all? Anywhere? Oh yeah.
I don't know.
What's that, £4?
No, I don't, sorry.
I'll take these 4 then. What's that, £4?
Yeah?
And we are back in the garage. Hi guys, welcome back. It's now Monday morning. Pretty decent car boot despite the size of it. It was only about 6 rows of cars. Still found some really decent stuff at really good prices. So here's the first little batch from the car boot sale. These Toy Story toys, they're all Disney store apart from Woody, which is an original Thinkway toy. So you can usually ask for a bit more money if they're Thinkway. Buzz is the chopping Buzz, so he does like a karate chop sort of thing. So he sells for about £15 to £20. You've got Slinky Dog, maybe 10 to 15 on that one. Jessie, missing her hat, maybe 10 to 15 on that. Woody, I have got a spare hat somewhere, so I'll try and find that, stick it with Woody, and probably sell them separately for around 20 quid. She wanted £1 each for these. Do look out for Toy Story figures because they are worth good money. They're usually very beaten up though, like you can see Buzz is quite scratched up, but you can usually get all these scratches out and little marks and dings and stuff. Give them a good clean up. It takes a bit of time, but always worth it. Even in a bundle like this, I could probably just sell that for like 35 quid if I wanted to, just get it gone quickly. Another pickup that I missed on camera was these Hard Rock Cafe Hurricane glasses. I got 6 of them. One of them's here. It's smashed on the way back. As you can see there, it's cracked. Yeah, so I'm not too fussed. That's just the Rome one. They sell for about £5 to £8 each, but I'll probably just bundle. I was going to do a bundle of 6, but obviously I can't now. So I'll just bundle all the 5 together probably and just sell them for about £35 to £40. Hoping for the best, you know, maybe take an offer Obviously it's hard to ship, but as long as you've got a sturdy box, plenty of bubble wrap and void fill, then I've got no trouble shipping these out. She wanted £1 each, so £6, but I managed to get them for £5. Then got this Banksy inspired mug. I love a bit of Banksy, so this was quite cool. Kissing policeman famous artwork, as you can see. Yeah, £2 I paid for that in its original box. I don't think there's much resale value in it, maybe 5 to 10 quid. And then over here you've got the Pure Radio, brilliant name to look out for. Do make sure you can try and find them with the power cable. Unfortunately this one didn't have it, but I do have a spare one I believe, and I've also got the exact same radio at home which we use, so I can just use that power cable just to get it tested and make sure it works properly. Without the cable I'm hoping for £30 to £35 on that. With the cable you can usually get 45 to 50. They do also take like battery packs, but these alone sell for about £20, so if you can find the radio with the battery pack already in it, then you're laughing really if you can get it cheap, because the money's all in the battery pack. But that's in brilliant condition, paid £8, and yeah, £30 to £35 back. You then saw me pick up these trays. I've got the modern made Coca-Cola tray. I paid £1 for it. I didn't think much of it. It's made in 2015. I might just keep it. I've got a wall in our garden which is kind of dedicated to like advertising signs and stuff like this, so I might just stick that on the wall. It's quite a cool little wall sign. We've then got this Melamaster tray, which is obviously Selfridges. Hopefully some resale value in that. I paid just £1, hoping at least 15 to 20 back. Good condition. It's not glass or anything, it's just hard plastic, or Melamaster, I guess that's the plastic. And also at the same time I picked up this huge Kronenberg pint tray. Good condition, no cracks or damage, paid £1 for it. And yeah, resale value on that, probably 15 to 20 again. A lot of people are doing the sort of pub sort of themed gardens now with bars and stuff in a little shed, so these just go down a tree, even if they just stick it on the wall, just for like display purposes. Yeah, someone's going to want it and they'll pay 15 easily for that. These next two finds were kind of on a sort of leisurely walk around the car boot with James from Bold Finds. We were just walking around chatting. These people had just set up their stall because they came in quite late. I straight away saw this Catmate C500. I've never had this one before. It's quite a rare, well it's not rare, but it's quite a desirable one out of all the Catmates. They had £5 on there. I offered them £3, they took that, and then they told me it was brand new, which I can confirm that it is. And I did show sold on the screen, as you can see. It was about £30, £35 brand new, with plenty of bids, so there's quite a lot of interest in these. One thing you do have to look out for is the ice packs, because obviously it's for cat food, and if you're putting wet food in, you want ice packs in there just to keep it cool throughout the day. So try and get them with them. I haven't actually checked if these are in there. I think they are. You can hear them in there, so do look out for the ones with ice packs, because if they don't have them, then you're only looking at about sort of £15 to £20 resale value. If you're wondering, this is all just basic knowledge, like I've just picked up along the way on my reselling journey. I didn't specifically research cat stuff, but I saw there was money in it, and from then on I just started picking up cat bits and bobs because they do sell. This Pioneer, James actually found this one whilst we were walking around. Pointed it out to me, £5 on it. I offered them £4. I didn't want to be too cheeky and offer £3 because I thought that a bit much to ask. So yeah, £4, they took that. There's no way of testing it unless I have a sort of ribbon cable hi-fi setup, which I don't at the moment. But I'll just sell it spares repair and hoping to get 15 to 20 back. I did think it'd be worth a bit more because obviously it's Pioneer, which is a really good name. Good clean condition. No scene damage at all. My money's definitely safe in that. It shouldn't be too much of an issue with getting it back. And the next little batch is this here. We've got these butter dishes. She wanted £2 each for them. I got them for £5, so yeah, not much at all really. Utterly butterly. I just figured they've all got to be worth at least £5 each. Utterly butterly with the plain on it. There's no damage to that at all. The Lurpak one, that's probably the best out of all of them. Looking at around £15 to £18 in there. And of course it only owes me, well, less than £2, so not bad at all. This is the one that caught my eye because it's a Beauty and the Beast butter dish. Very random. But again, paying less than £2 for it, I just thought there's got to be some money in it. Put the sold on the screen. Probably looking at around £5 to £10 on that one. And then we have little Evie here, or Eve, whatever it's called, from Wooly. If you find any Wooly figures, do pick them up at the car boots because they're always worth good money. That's why I thought this one here would be worth tons of money, but unfortunately it's not. There's only one active listing. Someone's aiming really high at £40. Didn't actually realise it worked, so here we go. That's quite cool, as you can see. It goes forward and back. It's a shame it's not worth that much money, but I could even aim for like 20 quid and hopefully get that. There might be some collector out there, because there's not many listed. It's quite a rare item. I've sold the little similar Wally figures for £40–45 before. Quite a cool sort of bobblehead as well. But yeah, unfortunately there's not as much value in this one. And then we have this Philips Ultra Fill light. As you've seen in my previous videos, I've been selling loads of the small ones recently. This one's just the same thing, but just a larger version, so I thought there's got to be more money in it. But it turns out there's less money in it, unfortunately. Paid £5 for this one, and it's probably worth about £15 tops. So I'll be happy just to break even on that and get it gone, clear the space again. Bit of a fail. I should have done my research, but I was kind of just excited just to buy it and get the money. I was thinking at least 25 to 30 on that one, so you don't win all the time. Right, we have then got this little haul here. As you saw, this was from one seller at the car boot. I straight away walked up to my first stall and spotted this VHS player. Believe it or not, they're worth really good money still, VHSs, especially Sony ones. This is the SLV SE730, which I recognise that number anyway from selling it in the past. It's usually 35, 40, maybe even 45 quid if you've got the controller, which I do. And obviously you've got to make sure the batteries aren't leaking at all, which they look fine to me. Obviously I'll replace them and check them, make sure they all work properly, and fully test this. I have powered it up, as you can see there. It seems to power up alright. I paid £2 for that, which is amazing value, straight away at the car boot. I then, as I was buying that, took my opportunity to have a look at his other stuff. He had this VTech baby monitor. We've got the exact same one, but kind of like the upgraded version, bigger screen and everything, and that costs over £100. So as soon as I asked him for the price, he said £1 for this, so I snapped that up right away. The only issue is you haven't got the power supply for the monitor itself, but I can test it on R1 and make sure it all works, and I'll probably just separate it all out. These are selling separately for around £10 to £15, just like the camera. Even the cables alone would sell, that would probably sell for about £5 to £7. And then I recognise the name on this Packard Bell mini computer. He said £1 for that, so snap that up off him. There you go. I don't actually have much knowledge on this, but if anyone does in the comments, just drop it below and let me know exactly what it is. I couldn't find any solds on it, so I don't know what it's worth. I think it's pretty old now. It's just one of those sort of micro computers. I'll be happy with 20 quid back. And then, since I already asked about all these prices on this, I knew his prices were really good. I saw this Sony Hi-Fi. I'd usually leave this behind just because it's such a big bulky item to store, but if he's going to give me a very low price again, I'm just going to snap it up off him. So I asked the price, he said £2. You saw me in the video put the recent solds on the screen. You're looking at around £40 to £70 in working condition. And of course, when I saw it for the first time there, I didn't know the exact model or what it was worth, but I saw the remote. Remotes on these usually sell for around £5 to £10, so paying £2 for it, I knew my money was safe right away. And if it didn't work, I could probably sell the speakers separately because they always seem to work, and just chuck that in the bin, get rid of it. But again, I have plugged this in. Seems to power up all right. Everything seems to work. It's a bit dusty in there, so I need to give it a bit of a wipe down. There you go, it's got the old cassette player, which I believe are coming back into fashion now, so keep an eye out for cassettes. £2, cheapest hi-fi I've ever bought. And finally, you saw me pick this up. This is a Samsung DVD player. Nothing special in this, but it's got its original box, and people kind of go crazy for that, even on DVD players. So I paid £3 for that one, happy to pay that. I didn't know solds, but I got home, checked them, and looking at around £20 to £25. But I've just opened it up and seen there's a few DVDs in it. You got the Da Vinci Code, brand new and sealed, True Grit, Public Enemies, and The Last King of Scotland, also brand new and sealed. So a bit of sealed media in there as well. So I'll check the solds on them. I don't think they're worth any money. £3 definitely safe in this one as well. You did see that other guy right next to me picked up the almost brand new with the box VHS player. That's a brilliant find. I think he paid like a couple of quid for it, or £3. So yeah, he'll be getting sort of probably £60 to £70 for that one. I think it was a Super Drive. It said it on the box, just saying Super Drive, which is like a upgraded sort of VHS, if you know what I mean. I think it's maybe a faster sort of rewind or fast forward motion. Unfortunately, I missed it, but you don't win them all. We're all there doing the same thing. You got to respect the hustle and let other people get the goods as well as you. Whilst we're here, it is Monday morning. I have got orders to pack. It is actually a bank holiday, so they don't actually need to go out today. I've got a bit of time, so I figured I'll just get them all packaged up and probably just get them dropped off at the shop and just get it done. First of all, we've got these Apache Moose. I think it's quite a good brand. They're deck shoes, but they've only gone for about £16, just because they're a little bit worn and tired. As you can see there on the heels, they're pretty beaten up. In good condition, you're probably looking at around £30 to £35. Next up, we've got a PlayStation navigation controller. This one was sat in a box in my garage again for months and months before I actually remembered about it and picked it out of the box. Managed to charge it up because I had a little cable. This one owes me about 50p just in a little grab box at the car boot. And this is sold for, I think, £12.99 plus postage. Next up, bit of a fail on this one. It sat around for quite a while. I picked it up in one of my first videos with my sister in a charity shop run. I paid £5 for it and it's sold for £15.29p. So that's gone with the 10% discount code. It's only an Olympus micro cassette camcorder sort of thing. It's quite vintage, quite a cool item in a charity shop. £5, quite a high price to pay for it. But then again, that is charity shops for you, I guess. There you go, if you want to know the model, it's the Pearl Coder S909. And another cassette themed item is this Sony set player recorder sort of thing. Fully tested and working, doesn't come with the power cable, so it's just the unit on its own. Just takes batteries in the back there. I paid £3 for this about a week ago at the car boot, and that's sold for £22 with £3 postage. So bread and butter sale, as you can see, nice and easy to pack, and yeah, always picking up these. And the next sale is this Scrabble Deluxe board game. It's got the electronic timer in there. It's missing a few tiles, so I didn't get quite as much as I would have got if it was complete. They usually go for around £30 to £35, but I just took an offer of 17 on this just to get it gone. Quite a big box to store. I think I only paid a couple of quid at the car boot quite a few months ago now. I picked up these Ben Sherman suede boots, I think for like £2 at the car boot. Probably around 6 months ago, quite a long time. They just sat in the shop for ages, kind of forgot about them. And then on Saturday morning, someone just picked them off the shop and paid £17.99 for them with £3 postage. So happy to get them gone, gets a bit of profit in my pocket. I won't be picking them up again because they're not amazing and they did sit around a while. I just thought Ben Sherman's quite a good name to look out for, but maybe not in suede boots. And another one you saw me pick up in my recent car boot video. This is a Nikon Coolpix L26. Straight away checked sold whilst I was at the car boot. Saw people getting sort of 35 to 40 for it. I was happy to pay a tenner and I got £45 plus postage on that one. And another one from a recent car boot. This Nerf gun. This is the Nerf Infamous. I paid £2.50 for this with another Nerf gun, so £5 all in. And this one has sold for £24, so pretty happy with that. I included 20 darts with it, just because I didn't have many darts to give away. If I included maybe 30 or maybe a brand new pack of darts, which I see some people do sometimes, I could probably get sort of 30 quid for this, but I'm happy with 24. Gets it gone, clears the space. Quite an easy one to package because it's nice and flat. I'll just wrap that in cardboard, bit of bubble wrap, and then, I don't know, stick that somewhere. Probably stick it like that and wrap cardboard around it somewhere or another. Shouldn't be too hard to do. And next up we've got this Bauer, or Bauer, however you want to pronounce it. It's a massage gun. I paid £4 I think at the car boot, probably around 3 months ago, quite a while back now. I think it is supposed to come with accessories and stuff, but this one is literally just the wand only. Been fully tested, works well. These little things vibrate and heat up, so yeah. I got £45 for that one, plus £7 postage. Quite a lot of postage, just because it's quite heavy. The buyer didn't pay after a day. I sent them a payment reminder. They paid within about 10 minutes of that's being sent. And then they started messaging saying, is it complete with all the accessories? Can you post Royal Mail instead of Hermes? Or Every, sorry. And yeah, just one of those difficult buys it seems, but we'll wait and see what happens with it. Obviously I told them it's in the description, it's in the photos, exactly what you're getting. There's no accessories included, but that's just people just annoying me. They don't read the description, they don't look at photos. They buy the item first, they actually pay for it, and then they send all those stupid messages asking what's included with it, and can you change the courier, can you sort this out, can you do this? So ask me then before you pay. And last up, we've got these Dr. Martens. These sat around on my shop for about 6 months. I thought they would fly out. It's one of those items you think it'll fly out, and then it just sticks around for ages and ages. They're in really nice, clean condition. I paid £10 from the car boot. They are the Triumph version. The laces are just these weird sort of ones. I think maybe if they had different laces in them, they might have been a bit more popular and sold a bit faster. I'm not complaining because I paid £10 and they've sold for £89.99 with £6 postage. I went a bit more on the postage just so I can get it insured and everything through Every, just in case they do lose them. They can then refund me my money. I did have a few people asking how I knew to pick these up and why I picked them up. But really, at the car boot, if you see Dr. Martens in sort of women's size 6, 7, or any adult size to be honest, Dr. Martens, £10. £15 probably my max I'd pay for sort of beaten up condition or rough condition, not mint. Yeah, I paid £10 for these ones. Happy to pay that. I didn't know they would be worth sort of big money. I just thought Dr. Martens, the minimum amount is sort of £40. Obviously these are a bit of a special edition. So I managed to get the good money for them. I did actually list them for around 150 and they just sat around for ages. So I kept dropping and dropping and dropping until finally they've sold. And there we go, guys. That is the end of the video. I hope you managed to learn a little bit from that and just figure out what to look out for in the field when you're sourcing stock, how much you should be paying, how much sort of profit you aim to make on everything. More videos like this in the future. I'm away next weekend, so this video is going to come out on Friday. It is currently Monday, so it gives me time to sort of get the draft bank going. I kind of want to get about 30 sort of items stuck in there just so I can launch them after my little weekend break and kind of hit the ground running into next week and just carry on this sort of flow of good sales. We've had another £700 week. That's 2 in a row. We've had nearly on 800. I get weekly payouts, so far we're hitting goals. But anyway, enough of that. I hope you enjoyed the video. More car boot videos again, but it is raining outside. I was supposed to have a bank holiday sale this morning. I think I saw it was only about 4 cars full. I'm glad I stayed in bed and missed that one. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.